Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's Alex here, the Renegade Dyspraxic. In today's video, I'm again be talking about a bit of a personal subject, which I think many of us Dyspraxics can relate to. And today's really about, well, when growing up, did you obviously find, it harder to get things done compared to some of your colleagues or, your friends who didn't have dyspraxia? And likewise, if you found it harder, did you find that, certain colleagues of yours seem to have gotten on their heads, in life and achieved things more easier than yourself? If so, then the chances are you probably have perhaps a bit of resentment within yourselves. And if so, today's video is really want to talk to you about resentment and why obviously resentment isn't really a very good thing, and what you can do to help get rid of any resentments that you may be feeling within yourself. So, to begin with, why exactly are you resentful? I could ask, is there something which happened to you? Perhaps, you're, despite the fact, like myself, you're an adult, you're still single, and you find it hard to date, or perhaps your resentments come from the fact that you're not making as much money as some of your peers or friends do, who, despite the fact that, you've worked even harder than them, due to your dyspraxia, you've had more hurdles to cross, and therefore they've had an easier life, it seems, and gotten on, better, and hence, got more money and more better friends. I can know, sorry for certainty, thankfully I haven't been to one yet, but when, high school reunions, if you're invited back to a high school reunion, that's bound to be a time when lots of resentments certainly arise, not just amongst us dyspraxics, but also those of us who are not dyspraxic, but nonetheless are found that our friends in school are doing better than us, as adults. So coming to the point at hand, though, if you do happen to be feeling a resentment in your life, perhaps even privately feeling jealous towards other people, what exactly can you do to overcome this? Because resentment itself, in many ways, is a bit like an acid, in that it burns away at the container it's sitting with, rather than the intended target. If you're sitting there full of anger, full of resentment, and you're not actually doing anything about it, which I would advise that, don't act out in anger or resentment towards others. But, even if the fact you're still seething with resentment, it's just giving you more damage than the person who you're feeling resentful for. So if you are feeling resentful, what exactly can you do? Well, the thing I find that really helps me when, even being human, even I get, once in a while feelings of resentment. The thing that really helps me is to focus on the future, because I know the past is done and I cannot change the past no matter what. Things have happened, I got bullied in school, I didn't, go to the best of universities despite studying really hard and doing my best, whilst other people I know, seem to have had the good looks and got the girls more easier, and likewise, went on to the better universities, and, well, you get the picture. So obviously the past I can't change, but yet one thing I can change is the future. The future as yet is not written, and therefore I can still influence in as much way as I can how the future is going to turn out. Hence it's time really, I say, to put my attention onto the future and set goals and try and achieve things which I want to achieve, rather than what other people expect of me. And in the process, I find that I'm not as resentful, so I say, or my mind isn't filled with as much feelings of resentment, probably because of the fact that you can't be both positive and negative at the same time. aka you can't be ambitious and thinking positively about the future, whilst at the exact same time having thoughts of resentment about the past and what's happened to you. Therefore, I find that, by setting goals, being positive, and actually taking small steps, with something which we covered in a previous video, you'll be able to actually overcome any resentment that you have, because your attention will be elsewhere, aka focused on the future. That's really the main point of this video today. Of course, I'd just like to say, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Of course, and like I say, don't forget to give this video the thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel. One more last thing before we're leaving, what I will say is, it's currently the third video I'm making, and my voice is still as croaky or as strained as ever. So forgive me, but if it is like that. But I hope it's getting better now, and hopefully come back to you with another exciting video. We'll come back with an exciting video. Not I hope, I will be coming back with an exciting video for you in the not too distant future. So till then, take care and speak to you later.